Welcome friends to another video, welcome to another episode of GaVo Scented Recommendation. This time around I'm gonna talk about a fragrance from one of my favorite houses. And of course I'm talking about Lalique. No matter I talk about their designer offering, but especially about their niche offering, this house is truly amazing and it's one of my all-time favorites. The fragrance that I'm gonna talk today is called Illusion Captive, and this is a very interesting, very captivating, if I may use this word, fragrance. First of all, let's talk about the bottle, which is simply gorgeous detailing with this butterfly drawing on the bottle. It's one of the most beautiful bottles that I ever saw, and to be honest with you, it's the most beautiful bottle in my whole collection. But we are not here about the bottles, we are here about the fragrance. And let's talk about the composition, because this is where the interesting part starts happening. We have in the top notes bergamot and fig, we have also jasmine and cinnamon, and we also have myrrh, cedar, patchouli, labdanum, tonka, and vanilla. So I bought this fragrance mainly for the fig note, because I love fig in fragrances. I'm a big fan of this note. And I was expecting to feature Illusion Captive a huge punch of fig, which usually happens, but it wasn't the case. What I got instead was a huge punch made out of jasmine combined with cinnamon. And this combination is very, very unique. It's fascinating and captivating at the same time. It's very interesting, and although I didn't like it in the beginning, it grew on me because I gave it time. I wore it so many times, and it always made me come back to sniff the bottle, if you want, or to reapply on my skin or on my clothes. You also get those woody accords in the base notes, such as cedar. You also get the labdanum, you also get the patchouli, you also have the myrrh, which contributes to this interesting combination between jasmine and cinnamon. And you also get the fig, but to be honest, it's quite faded, if you ask me. I was expecting to get a bigger punch, but I get a very, very small hint of fig in the composition. Nonetheless, this is a quite unique fragrance. This is smelling very, very beautiful once, let's say, you get to know it. And I would say this is a fragrance best suited for semi-formal and formal occasions. Also, I do see this one being worn especially in spring and fall, but I had no issues wearing it in winter time. I had no issues with the scent, I had no issues with the performance, which is simply outstanding. Just like every other fragrance from this lineup, from the house of Lalique, I get amazing performance, both in terms of longevity, but also when it comes to projection and sillage. And that combination between jasmine and cinnamon is simply gorgeous. Especially if you are looking for unique fragrances, if you are looking for something that you haven't smelled before, if you're looking for something that nobody else is wearing, this fragrance, Illusion Captive, is a very good recommendation in my book. I do see this one being worn by a more mature audience, by a more experienced nose compared to younger crowds, and with less experience, mainly because I fear that younger crowds will not appreciate the true beauty of what the perfumier tried and managed, in my book, to do with Illusion Captive. Basically to create a captivating illusion, to use the words that describe this fragrance. Very nice fragrance. It gives you a hint of booziness due to the cinnamon, and as I said, if you're looking for unique things, this is a good fragrance to start with. Not the cheapest one, therefore I highly encourage you to test it out, to buy a sample or a decant, to wear it a couple of times, to be patient with this fragrance, because the more you wear it, you're gonna like it. At least this was the case with me. And only after that, after you wear it a couple of times, based on your own conclusion, go ahead and purchase or not the full bottle, because as I said, this is a hefty priced fragrance. If I'm not mistaken, the last time that I was looking for it on Lalique's website, it was 280 euros, which is quite steep, but as always, it's your money, you decide if you want to buy it or not. That's your whole thing. I'm gonna stop here. I'm gonna thank you for watching. As always, my friends, remember, be safe, be good, smell good, feel good. Peace.